Dear AOF seniors, I want to start off by saying that you, class of 2020, are so incredibly special. You are faced with so many challenges right now, and you may have to stretch and grow in ways that you didn't think you would have to just yet. You are about to make a huge transition into adulthood at a time when everything is uncertain. I wish that I were in my hometown right now with you all, seeing your faces, giving you an encouraging smile, and having conversations afterward. The fact that you're watching this video right now means that things are very different than we imagined. I'm truly honored to speak with you all. I encourage each of you to take some time over the next few weeks to reflect on what your high school experience has meant to you. The process of reflection can take so many different forms. You can look through your Google Photos or Snapchat memories, or call your friends to talk about all of the moments that you want to remember or that you wish you could forget. You can sit down and put a pen to paper and write a thank you note to someone you're grateful for, or you can take a moment to think to yourself and write it all down in a journal. By intentionally looking back on these moments, you are shaping your memories and the stories that you choose to tell about who you are. When I started college, I discovered that you spend a lot of time trying to explain who you are to people who don't know anything about you or where you come from. It takes effort, but reflection is your greatest tool in building your life ahead of you. I asked Drew to share a little bit about who you are with me. She told me that you all have so many varied interests, including business administration and finance, marketing and law, criminal justice and graphic design, and medicine and veterinary fields. These are all wonderful paths to pursue, and I am so confident that the Academy of Finance has given you the experience and the tools to be successful and stand out in whichever path you choose. When I started my own path, I wish someone told me that choosing a major or a field of study does not mean that a clear path will be laid out for you. You will have course requirements and an order of classes to follow, but in between, you will have to do the work to figure out what experiences will be meaningful to you. It may mean that you devote your time to building friendships with new people who understand you, or that you seek out professional opportunities by attending conferences or networking events that expose you to a new and exciting way of thinking. If you're unsure if you're doing the right things, the best thing you can do is to ask yourself, not just what do I want, but why do I want it? When you explore the why, you allow yourself space to set your own expectations. My advice to you is to hold yourself to a standard that makes you feel good about yourself. Hold yourself to a standard that leaves room for you to grow. There is a lot of pressure to be doing the things that excite you or to find the things that you want to change in the world. In order to make space to find the things that inspire you, sometimes you need to ask yourself the opposite question. What makes me feel drained or unmotivated? What am I tired of doing? You can learn a lot about what you want to do with your life by figuring out what you don't want to do, and that's just as important. There have been moments in my own journey where I questioned if I was smart enough to get an A in that class or capable enough to apply to that internship. Through those moments of doubt, I would honestly stop and think back to what I had done in high school. I would think, I prepared tax returns when I was 17, so I can do this. I had moments where I thought I was in over my head trying to figure out how to apply for financial aid, or had no idea how I was going to keep track of my student loans. I took a moment to pause and think about everything that the Academy of Finance taught me. The Academy of Finance is the real world. When you're faced with a moment where you feel like you're too young or too inexperienced to achieve something, I hope you will quiet that voice in your head and come to realize how much confidence this program has instilled in you. No matter what, everyone is always figuring things out. There are people we view to be experts, people who we assume know more than us or know something that we don't. But the truth is, everyone is always figuring things out as they go. There are some guiding words from author Zora Neale Hurston that gave me comfort when I was at the end of my high school journey. She says, "There are years that ask questions and years that answer." I imagine that your senior year started with so many questions about what your next steps were, but you figured them all out along the way. You have an entire high school career behind you that has provided you with so many answers about who you are and what you're capable of. As you get ready to graduate from the academy, you might find yourself with an entirely new set of questions about what the future holds. This is one of the many times in your life when it is okay to not know the answers yet. I wish you continued success in whatever is next for you, and the best of luck in finding your answers. Congratulations to the class of 2020.